Living in America. There's nothing wrong. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't love. I don't love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Concerned about that?
No. Dankeschön. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some...
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
What you're going to be doing on this tour?
Jam.
Source, there you are.
And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover. Ted, where you at? Hasta luego.
Had a little bit of money, so the Lord did me good. Got all kind of shit. Got the glow sticks, I got the gotcha bag, got the Hawaiian punch. Man, everybody won't holler at Pop what you need. I got it. If I ain't got it, I can find it, you understand? I'm selling glow sticks. Glow sticks that go with the yeah. You know what I'm saying?
In this big game that we play, life, it's not what you hope for, it's not what you deserve, it's what you take. I'm Frank T.J. Mackey, a master of the muffin, and author of the Seduce and Destroy system, now available to you on audio and video cassette. Seduce and Destroy will teach you the techniques to have any hard-body blonde just dripping to wet your dock.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of...
Tongs days.
Do you have a tail, or is that your hair in the back? Hair and a tail. Wow. The best of both worlds. Yeah, it really such a unique little character. It's mesmerizing. So anyway, I forgot the question.
Because you frickin' fricks just can't ever be quenched. Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they? You frickin' fricks! When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? You guys keep on asking for Sonic Adventure 3, and you're ruining the Sonic series. Hasn't it already suffered enough?
Avant que ce soit l'émeute et que tu me piques la vedette. Bon allez, salut à tous et à bientôt pour un nouveau Fréquence Kang. Ouf, un peu plus, c'était lui la star. Je l'ai échappé méga belle.
On a eu l'échappée belle. Frôler l'amour de peu. On a eu l'échappée belle.
Stay Bombad. Welcome to the Bombadcast.
They tried to take us down. Nice try, Brendan Carr, chairman of the FCC. You can't take us down. You can destroy all of YouTube for, like 15 minutes if you want, 20 minutes. You ain't going to take us down. Happy Tongues Day, everybody. It's good to see you. Bombadcast coming to you live a little early in the week, and that's okay because we got a pretty hefty package dropped in our laps today, and I'm not going to change the phrasing on that at all. But guys, welcome to another Bombad hangout. And I can't really do this all on my own. It's good to see everyone out there. Look, we have Brennan is here. We've got Buck. It's good to see you guys. Jake 7619. What's up, man? But yeah, sorry for the late start, everybody. Once again, can't keep a good Bombad down. And to elaborate on that further, I'm going to bring in my lovely, wonderful, some say, dare I say sexy co-host, Scotty Jero. Scotty, come on in, buddy.
Hey, mate, who invited you here?
Who invited me? I don't need to be invited.
The hell?
Host
it's your show too.
Run this channel. Super excited to be here. Number one,
Great to be here.
For a long-time listener, first-time speaker. But no, in all seriousness, super stoked for this episode. Obviously, we covered a lot of stuff last week, and this week we heard some rumors from some people that something would come out this week, and not gonna say we heard some.
I'm not gonna say we got. Listen, it's not that we have inside, information. Do we have inside information? I don't know. If we do, I don't know. You want to invite this to a premiere?
You're so money, Jerry, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it.
I am so money.
You don't even know it.
I wish I had it.
Anyway, I'm happy to be here.
$25,000 check just dropped in my lap just right now would be great.
YouTube needed to suppress its servers because of how popular we are. They're like, let's just figure this out. We got to make sure we take away their popularity. So they decided to take turn. And you know what's crazy? We had a crazy episode planned for this Thursday, but we're just going to pivot and do it in a couple weeks probably. But I think that's part of the reason they're going to take it.
It'll come back.
I'll get the thumbnail.
There's going to be a canon event that will happen.
We did not broadcast this. It was on our YouTube channel, but it was not brought really into the fold of our social media presence yet. So this is supposed to be this week's live stream, which we will gladly push back for the sake of all of you. Number one,
right?
Our most important valued viewers that watch things live. But this was supposed to. I've already exceeded the file limit. That's okay. Let's plug this. I'll just get rid of the graphic. Coming up next month, we'll be doing our recap discussion show called Bombad Mallrats, which will be looking at Mall Shadow Lord. So just wanted to say that so I can get that graphic out of the thing. Very exciting stuff. Let's do replace asset with this guy right here.
Oh, what do we got? What you should take away from all this, guys, is that we are popular enough with YouTube that we were able to call them and get everything back online.
Yeah, said just do this for us, please. So this is supposed to be this week's episode. We don't.
Oh, come on! No, listen, we can't reveal secrets yet.
We can't reveal secrets yet, but
this
is supposed to be this week's.
Before
the trailer came out.
This is supposed to be like a shit brick. Slapping you in the face.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to know this is coming. You're not supposed to know this is coming. So
yeah, well, this was supposed to be the topic for this week. So we're gonna let you just finish digesting that one.
You'll have to wait, maybe till March for this.
Maybe till March. It looks like March
after my birthday.
To keep thinking, that's true. Happy birthday, Jerry. Anyway, we're here to talk about some good stuff. Obviously, we all watched it. There's a video live stream there's a actual reaction video of me watching the trailer on our channel. Actually, we can just watch it right now if you want.
Really?
Cat's in the bag. Jerry, I didn't even show this to Jerry yet. I have a main role in this new film. I play the Cajun little lizard guy that talks to Grogu while Grogu eats a chicken thigh.
That looked like your front porch.
It didn't look just like it.
Yeah.
That guy is great, by the way.
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? What the hell he says?
It's like I listen,
gotta
and
be
I love
scared.
Monsters Inc. is just as much as the next guy and stuff. So I'm
Yes.
excited to see Randall getting work still.
Randall, live action Randall. And this whole trailer right up our alley. I don't care what anyone says. It was made for Jerry and I. And like every
It's
time
so deep up our alley, like I can feel it in my throat. That's how
yes.
deep in the alley
Oh,
it is.
it went deep in there, man.
It's deep. It's deep.
I love how deep it went. Obviously, you know, everyone had their opinions on last week with the Super Bowl trailer, and I think we all had a hunch something was coming soon. I made a really successful post on Blue Sky. I never make successful Blue Sky posts, but I
how do you do a successful post on Blue Sky? You got to just like say something that you got to say something that 1,000 people have said before or something.
It's
like
not that you just post something new, and I've got like 60 likes on this one post, which is really kind of a record.
That's good for Blueski.
Blueski. So like you can see it. I compiled everything we talked about on Bombad into one single thread. I said Star Wars trailer fun facts. On average, a Star Wars movie teaser drops 225 days before release. That's about 7.4 months out. The main trailer usually drops 7 days before release. That's about 10 weeks out. This is all data from the Star Wars prequels, sequels, and Rogue One. So I cataloged everything. And then I ended with the Mandalorian and Grogu. I said the Mandalorian and Grogu, September 22nd to May 22nd is 242 days. So the marketing is slightly longer than average. Based on the data, that would mean the trailer would be March 10th to March 20th, which is wrong. We got the trailer, today's February 17th. So
middle of February. We're just after Valentine's Day.
I'm a month wrong on this. So then I said this, just to calm people down. I said the Mandalorian and Grogu now takes the lead right behind The Force Awakens for the longest Star Wars movie promotion run in history. So just wanted to spread the facts. That was my successful Blue Sky post because it's true. Everyone was so worked up about this thing. They're not marketing this movie. This movie's not going to be marketed. It's going to fail. Disney wants it to fail. They're burying this movie. That was all the commentary we heard last week. And now the trailer comes out today, and it's all roasted in glasses. Let's forget.
Yeah, they're really hiding this turd behind inventive, imaginative ads that harken back to the 90s and big toy shows.
Yes,
showing all the
biggest
merchandise.
Ones.
They're gonna really absolutely hammer our capitalist fucking society, and,
I think there was some sort of investors thing today too, because there was like 3 other trailers that dropped for other projects, because like the Hannah Montana, like there's a Hannah Montana like documentary coming out. The trailer dropped today. Janina Carina versus Ronda Rousey was a thing on Netflix.
I did see that.
Posted that. Yeah. So we'll watch that live with everyone together. We'll get taken down. So we'll watch that one together. My money's on Ronda Rousey.
That might have to be on the Patreon. We might actually have to do something for our Patreon or something, because that one might get a little spicy. So.
No, I just to give you some backstory about today's trailer drop. I woke up like at 6. I looked at my phone, went back to bed. Woke up at 6:45, went back to bed. Woke up at 7:30 because I'm off work. It's Fat Tuesday in Louisiana, so Mardi Gras, everyone's usually off on Mardi Gras. So like, this is the first Star Wars Mardi Gras trailer, which is pretty cool. So then I wake up at 7:50, and I'm like stretching my arms. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be up for real now. And then literally, I kind of like, you're not dozed off, but you kind of like just get some shut eye, and like 5 minutes go by, And then I look at my phone again, nothing happens. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to like get up. So I prop myself up and turn my lights on. And then right as 8 o'clock hits, I see the Twitter notification. It's like, boom, like Mandalorian Grogu, full trailer, and so like I immediately pop out of bed, wash my face, throw a baseball hat on, put this on, sit in this chair, pull it up and record my reaction video. But within that time, things are being spoiled for me within the 3 minutes that took. Just in real time, it's like, Imbo looks great. And then it's a shot of Grogu saluting. And it's like all these things within like literally 3 minutes.
Like autism explosion. It was insane. Yeah. Well, and I mean, I was I was being a functioning cog in the gears of the capitalist society we work in. I'm really hammering that home tonight. I had just gotten done doing and I looked in our group chat that we are in, and I was like, oh, it's already come out. Yeah. I was thinking it might be after lunch, right? Or something like that. But no, they dropped this like
I was thinking 10
right at the top.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the birthday of Larry the Cable Guy.
Let's say happy birthday, Larry the Cable Guy.
His name's Jerry the Cannon Junkie, not Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
He got him a little mixed up there.
Yeah, we've been through this. Yeah.
And rip Robert Duvall and rip Jesse Jackson. We're a big tribute show here. We're gonna
big time
pay tribute to all the passing aways of people. But that being said, I love this trailer. Super excited to talk about it with you tonight. We moved things around. I'm wearing slides, not sandals. I'm not some sort of weird old man married to a Thai woman. So I'm just gonna sorry.
You did, yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, Scotty didn't make the pilgrimage to Thailand. To
not yet. I'm gonna get my buy a bride one day, but
we're gonna do that together. Actually, we're gonna go. We're gonna make sure we get like some twins.
We're gonna be the guys with the bellies that look like this. You know, I can't even do it. It's like the ones that look so round. Yeah, kinda, but like I can't even do it anymore.
Yeah. We're gonna go in there, get us a couple of nice lady boys. We're gonna come back. It'll be great.
Yeah, we're gonna walk around with this and with Hawaiian shirts on. We're gonna look at every woman that walks by like we just saw a woman for the first time. We're like, you know, that's what we're gonna do. No, I wear slides. Anyway, so your version of the story is here we are.
It might be.
Here we are. You're at your capitalist society.
Right. Yeah, I'm in there like making sure that those cogs are turning. You know, really just like getting cancer and like giving my blood to the machine. It was great. But yeah, so I finished my morning gruel and like plug my consciousness directly into the high overlord's server and. I take a look at my phone and I'm like, I get done with like the first task I have, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a bathroom break.
yeah, of course.
Where 90% of society watches these trailers, and stuff, and so
100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't judge me out there. I know like at least half of you in the chat.
I used the bathroom while watching it in here. I had to clean it up off the ground. I had to scoop it up like a cat.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the best way to watch it. Yeah, just in case. So when Imbo does show up, you evacuate. Yeah. I haven't molted since the solstice, so I got to watch out. Yeah. No. So I go and I said I watch this trailer and. It looks like a lot of people are like, oh, this is just like, it looks like the show. It's just it's going to be just episodes of the show cut together, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be X, Y, Z. And immediately it's very high quality. It's
cinematic.
Lucasfilm. It's Star Wars. You got the Star Wars theme itself on there.
Yeah.
This is a great trailer for your uncles
my
who
dad
believe in chemtrails and and your Grammys and your peepaws. They are going to be like, oh, there's a new Star Wars. There's a Star Wars. We're going to go see it. This is a great one because it starts out like that. Then they're like, oh, it's that baby Yoda thing that I love so much that talks about the politics that I agree with, and all the memes. But it's I don't know. And watching this trailer, I had an existential crisis whenever like live action Imbo shows up, and I'm like, this is a simulation, right?
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way.
With that.
There's no way this is real. There's things in this trailer that you remember, like when people were speculating what was going to be in the sequels.
Yeah.
In the sequel trilogy. And they would like say like characters from Rebels are going to be in there, and stuff like that. And like every time they're like, Zeb's good. Oh, I bet that's Zeb. Oh, this is oh, I bet that's Ezra is DJ and stuff. And now we're like at a point where it's kind of like, well, of course, that's Zeb Aurelios.
Yes.
That's
Imbo.
Oh, there's Imbo the bounty hunter with Marok, his hound, which is not the same as Marok, the Inquisitor, who becomes Fart Cloud.
Or Hugo
it was
Durant.
not-
There's
Is it really
some-
Hugo Durant?
It's
This is-
Hugo.
so
I know it's Hugo.
Hugo? Oh, okay.
I'm assuming it's
Hugo.
Durant. Because I think
By the way,
if it,
the most and Trey has been on here before. A lot of you guys who are regulars know Trey. The most Trey coded character of all time is a Rio Durant clone voiced by Martin Scorsese.
when
It was created in a lab for him.
and on our group chat, we were all going off this morning. It was a really magical morning in that way. We were like, oh my God. And all of us had the same thoughts. Like, Trey has to watch this. You know what I mean?
Right.
It did. It really did. And we were
very raw.
because Trey was our only friend in chat
Oh,
that's like, he's like, I
opened
haven't been lifted by this yet. There's like, the marketing hasn't really pushed me to the Star Wars. He goes, that was the trailer that did it. And it was for several reasons, but the one he said the most was the fact that you got. And I'm listening to him I'm like, that's Favreau. Then I listen to it again. I'm like, oh my God, that's not Favreau. That's Scorsese.
Not
And then
Favreau.
it was all confirmed that Scorsese is playing a freaking Argentinian. Are you kidding me?
It's just
Oh
fucking insane,
my
man.
God.
So insane.
But I think we're due for weird stuff like that. And we haven't had it in Star Wars since Jon Favreau was doing Mando season 3 or 2. Like, we've been so used to like everyone knowing who's going to be in the next project. So like, they didn't even do a cast list today. We still don't know who's in this movie.
No.
We don't know. Besides Jeremy Allen White, Sigourney Weaver, Pedro Pascal, who's clearly in it, by the way. Everyone out there, it's like, well, he's just...
Yeah, no, he's going to be in there. And
He's in this
the
bitch.
people are upset that they're taking his helmet off again.
I saw that. Why are people mad about that? I don't understand.
Because he decided, and when a character decides something, Scotty, they never change their mind again. They never change their mind again.
They've
Why
never
would they do
watched
that?
Breaking
Are they
Bad.
living, breathing creatures? Do we want them to
Exactly.
feel like real life people?
man.
I think the ultimate journey of this is he is not a part of that that specific religion anymore.
Yeah.
And maybe that's selfish of me because I kind of want that because of my journey with like my faith and how I left that, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Like the you know, all the parallels of like, you know, trauma and abuse and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I want that to be like fit in here somehow.
Sure.
But I'm not going to force it in there where it's not, you know. But at the same time, it's Pedro's in this. We're going to see him. He's in the suit. You know, he's not just doing which for the most of Mandalorian, we love it. Pedro's busy. It's his voice, you know. It's his voice, and it's the other talented actors in the bodysuit.
This is also a really good point. So many people can't accept that anyone might be an unreliable narrator. That's everything, you know.
Very good point.
Grogu could be, if you look at it in terms of story, the one telling the story. You know, we always said it was R2, the one that tells the Skywalker saga. So like they're you know, not that you have to figure out the narrative and who's actually delivering the narrative to the audience, but like there's something to be said about that when you think about it. And yeah, like I mean, I'm fine with him losing the helmet. I'm fine with him having to go back to Mandalore. What if he's the one that takes the mythosaur on? Like, you know, like that's what to me, that's what opens up the plot is like he bathes in the waters and then the mythosaur calls to him. You know what I mean? Then that's the whole thing. Then him and Bo-Katan can then rule Mandalore, you know, together, you know, and he has the mythosaur power. I don't know. There's so many angles you can play with this, with him losing the helmet again, which I'm fine with. So without further ado, let's just watch this trailer as we haven't watched it together yet. Let's watch it once through. We're going to watch it again silently and give our commentary on it. Then we're going to go frame by frame and check out what we may have missed.
Hey, never touch the buttons. I can use some information.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Gangsters, war criminals.
Long live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This isn't about revenge. It's about preventing another war.
Strap in.
It's a very Clone Wars shot.
You will suffer. And then it will be his turn.
That look.
Check your armor. The kid will live centuries beyond me.
Oh!
I won't always be around to protect him.
Are you scared? You should be.
Caddy.
Do we run?
That's me.
Or do we fight?
I like this kid.
Dude.
What are you waiting for?
Insane that strollers in Star Wars movies.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
Oh. Number one, there's so many things I want to highlight in this trailer that just
a lot
spoke
of
to me
things
on such a deep level, and like it really makes you like think about the locations that are going to and the set pieces. And we'll just watch it again silently and just talk over it. But cool opening. I just, it's so weird. I watched this trailer and I'm like, the movie could start at any point in all of this, you know? Like,
right.
We'll start with a mission that's already happening. We'll start where season 3 left off with them outside the place, which is where this trailer ends. You've got Coruscant clearly. Oh my God.
I don't know. Well, is this Coruscant? Some people were speculating maybe Nar Shaddaa, which would be really cool.
Oh my God, man.
Which is would make sense if you're looking for a hut, right?
Yeah,
you go to
you're
Nar
right.
Shaddaa, the crime city.
But is it now Hutta also the homes of the Hutt? So like now Hutt is also a big force.
No, well, I'm just saying like
You
Nar
mean like
Shaddaa
cities,
is just
these
like
cities.
it's like the underworld Coruscant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But look at this, man.
It's what they say. Yeah, look at that.
He's flying on his jetpack, so that means like he's not going to use the crest for this point, you know? Yeah, dude, look at that. Hugo, voiced by the one and only Martin Scorsese.
Same
Confirmed.
eyebrows too, which is fantastic.
Same eyebrows, same
I love that.
energy. I love the closes the doors. And you know, you pointed out too, or Eric Common pointed it out, that like it's obviously a food truck. You know what I mean? Like it's so fast.
Right.
It's like the Star Wars food truck.
Well,
it says
I was
Hugo's on
thinking,
there.
I thought it was Favreau for a second because it's like it feels very chef, right?
Yes. God bless. I love this trailer, man. This got me. I was already so excited for this movie,
lot
but
of fun.
like the beer on tap, whatever that is back there. Oh, look at this setup. We've never seen a Star Wars like kitchen like this before, except for Aunt Bruce.
Right.
And Jabba's palace, you know? That's like so clearly a kitchen. This shit was so cool. And so like we know what precedes this. That he fights those two robots right there. Or I don't know, maybe the fight's already happened or hasn't happened.
Maybe that's
yet.
after. Well, maybe he goes in and talks, and on his way out, he's like, "I got to fight these guys now."
So I love this. Ties in the Book of Boba Fett. So like, obviously, I feel like they may put a trailer out in the future that's like, what things you should watch, you know, to like prepare you.
Right.
Is that an L3 droid, by the way? Look, right
Where
over
at?
Mando's shoulder. That's got it. It looks like an L3 droid. Or right by Grogu's ear. You see there's a droid right there? Right
Oh,
next
yeah,
to the
hold
green
on.
tank. It's a flathead with a cape. It looks like one of the L3 droids.
Possibly. They've got what I like about the droids that they have is it feels like an amalgamation of all the battle droids that we've seen.
Is that a super battle droid to the left then with like it's kind of
It looks
chest
like
and head?
like one that's been like, you know, like enhanced or like, you know, modified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that, huh? Oh, I love Imperial Remnant. So all the Imperial Remnant that we saw in the hologram from Book of Boba Fett's all right here. And then they are on some sort of snowy planets. This is what Mando's attempting to stop, I guess, you know? Which
Right.
could be Hoth, you know, which is kind of cool. Be kind of cool to see the Empire take over Hoth after losing.
We're going to have another version of Sabak.
Yes,
probably.
the Sabak with the deck like cards of enemies, so that was pretty cool. Looks like every bad guy in your deck cards, and then he specifically mentions gangsters and war criminals. Also, really cool thing.
That salute is so good.
Oh, it's so cute. One thing that's really know what this could be? I'm dead wrong. I thought this was inside of the AT-AT, which maybe we're assumed to believe. It's not. It's totally that place where those people were talking. The Imperial Council are talking.
The Imperial Remnant.
Yeah, look, you can see it right there.
Convention.
Yeah, look at this thing on the left. See that little
Trump's cabinet meeting.
You see that thing on the left right there? That bottom left? Watch.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Yeah.
It's going to be in the right
From
side
the other
of the
angle.
frame right there. So he storms in, maybe in a chance to get rid of him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the exact same
Also,
thing.
I love that the snow troopers have their masks, the little white part of their mask taken off, so you can actually see, like from Rebels, like the actual breathing apparatus of their face. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No,
the little
exactly.
white cloth's not there. Oh, dude, Favreau, man. He just gets it. You get to see some Y-wings. You see an X-wing. No A-wings, though, by the way. I looked for an A-wing. I don't see an A-wing.
Interesting.
I would have liked to have seen A-wing.
Someday.
I love that she's the one that set up the whole plot. It's not about revenge. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Right here. I love this. Preventing another war. This is the part that's interesting.
This is the thing I was saying earlier. It's very Clone Wars feeling to me.
Are those HK assassin droids? Are these like people that are allegiance to Thrawn, you think?
It looks like it's like amalgamations of those with like that looks like a commando droid head.
Yeah.
Like some of them look like commando droids. They look like they're cobbled together.
See, that one
from
looks like an HK
battle droids
droid.
and assassin droids.
The one in
Yeah,
the middle?
it's a few different kinds.
And these ships to me almost look like the ships that that Morgan Elsbeth has a little bit, but not quite as angular. These ships are
it's
they're very interesting looking ships.
Very, actually, I don't know if you want to look up one of the ships from Nal Hutta.
Okay, let's look it up.
Because I feel like this might be Nal Hutta.
I would love that, man.
I feel like they're like launching fighters at this point, like Mando killed their snake.
Oh, Jerry, you nailed that shit. That is 100% Nal Hutta. Are you kidding me?
Well, look at the vines.
Jerry
on the thing.
nailed it.
Look at that. Look at that. I was gonna say because it looks like I remember their fighters look like a skiff. They don't call me a cannon junkie for nothing. Okay.
No, they
I ain't
don't.
playing around.
They make a
The
Lego
ships
of
remind
it
me
as
it's
well?
Jabba's sail barge.
It's
supposed to look like that.
Oh my god! And so this would be Nal
Hold
Hutta
on,
like
Woodsy. Who's 100% a villain? Sigourney Weaver?
I don't like that take, to be honest with
There's
you.
no way. Woodsy, if you're right, you're not on the writing staff. Okay.
He's been demoted. You're gonna get our coffee and jerk us off underneath the table.
Yeah. Just a couple
That's what you're gonna do, just a couple of times.
Every day.
Yeah, that's totally Nal Hutta. And you can see like the weird shape and structure. Yeah, man.
I mean, there's
my
more
God.
trees and stuff than I thought there would be and stuff. Like it's the weird like the vines and stuff right there that like make me think Nal Hutta.
Just for the sake of continuity and discussion, we'll watch this trailer and then we'll watch the other one from September and kind of look at like what did we, like what are some connections we can make? Because like Grogu is clearly fighting a Monomon or running or someone's running away from a Monomon or an Amani at some point. And it looks like it could be in, it looks like it could be here in the sense of the like underwater stuff. Love this.
Yeah.
I love that we got the Razor Crest back. You know what's really funny? I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian for just shits and giggles. And like the way the Mythrol talks about the Razor Crest, he talks about it as if it's a common ship. And I love that.
Yeah.
Because like it automatically negates all the haters that are like, he got another Razor Crest. Like, yeah. He's like, Razor Crest. I haven't seen one of these things in ages.
It's like your friend who will only buy Subarus.
Yes. Oh, dude, I thought of you instantly.
I'm not a huge Imbo, but just like whenever it like popped up, I'm like, oh my God, it's insane that we are getting all these things that people are like, it's going to happen in like we're going to get all these Clone Wars characters in, the sequel trilogy and stuff like that. But now just like that, we're getting all this connectivity and everything in the films. And I mean, Imbo's a cool character.
Yeah, I
Imbo
want to
is
watch
such a cool character.
the box episode again. I haven't seen it, and this one's really interesting too. Is
It's a
like
good one.
It's to me, it's like this could be a good fake out of like this isn't really happening at the same exact time because you see the Anzellans in the background too. Like will and then the rain stops randomly for some reason. It's like storming and then it stops. I don't know what to think of it. You know what I mean? Oh, the twins are so cool.
They're very cool. Also,
the HUD
it's
speaking
so
English
that they are like, which we've never really gotten.
I think
outside of animation, there was I think in Resistance there was one that spoke English.
But... Oh, you've got your favorite also, New Orleans the Hut. I
always forget. Jabba.
So I think for the sake of a trailer, they let him speak basic. I really do think that. I don't think for the movie they're going to speak English unless Din is like, I don't understand Huttese, which I don't think he will.
Right.
But God, Pedro's such a
you
stud.
took my helmet so I can't see what you're saying or something like that.
This is pretty cool. It looks like he's taking it off, really. But it looks like he's putting it on in that shot. Because like, why would it? Yeah, that's a reverse shot. Look at that. Why would it strap on itself like that? You see that? Watch.
Yeah.
He's ripping it off. Yeah, that's cool. I wonder what they're destroying right there. You can't even tell really what it is yet, is it? It could be a tie.
You think we're getting Peli in this? Like that's where he gets the Razor Crest from?
Oh my God! Like I found you another one. Yeah, that'd be freaking. Or the New Republic can find him one. We know that he goes on a solo mission with the Anzellans, which is pretty exciting. We know that for a fact because of the Legos that came out. So they obviously go on their own journey together, which is really cool. That's just
get in, loser. Get in, loser. We're
dude. And then this
become the next one of those.
What do you take of this shot here? Dagobah, perhaps, or just now Hutta on his own little journey? Because like that stick, that stick made my heart flutter. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Fabs knew what he was doing with that shit.
I mean, it looks like Yoda's staff. It does.
I just love the kid will live centuries beyond me. Because like if he's really on Dagobah, then it would make sense why he runs into that other really weird local Cajun man. You know what I mean?
Right. That's fair.
And then this is just next level, dude.
Possibly, I don't know. I feel like this might be a different planet, but I don't know if they're gonna go the whole here's Yoda's staff type thing.
Yeah.
But
this is,
I don't know. I had by the way, watching this with Elle, she asked me what that he'll live centuries beyond me means.
Aww.
And stuff. And that was something that I had to like say, well, you know how Yoda lives forever, right? Or lives a long time. And he's gonna go before he grows up, and so he wants to make sure he's strong.
Yeah. That's beautiful. That's so sweet that she asked you that.
I love this shot of him like lifting him up out of the water, because we saw that shot and I think we all thought, oh, he's just swimming and stuff like that. And
we saw that with the Amani as well. So that's kind of my point is like, I'm so curious to see how this story is. Is there a bounty now out on him from the Empire? Like, is that going to be the play? Is like, it's not the guild anymore.
Yeah. Less aliens.
Yeah, please. We don't need this.
More space Nicaragua.
Dude, look at this right here. Oh my God. Look how good Rada looks. And I want to see a close up so
Did you see someone? I saw a post where someone said that it's the place where the Dejaric actual creatures are. Look at the board.
I didn't notice that till just now when you said it.
I saw someone. I wish I could credit who said it, but it is. Look, you have the checkers on the board. What is going on with this place? Is Dejaric like the home game of WWE?
It must be. Look
in
at this
or something.
Oh my god! And Rada looks so good to see. That's the best look we got of him. He looks incredible. Oh, I can't wait to hear that voice. Yeah, he got his
Ron Perlman.
And will it be a full role, or will it be a little bit smaller? Yeah,
I don't know. Everyone was speculating that it's a huge role for him, but I don't know.
An actual role. Look at that. Oh, look at it's the best shot we got of him. No, it's funny. I love how they purposely make these trailers fast and quick. So you can't really get a good still. That's why our thumbnail looks so bad. It's impossible to get a good still on any of these characters because of the motion of everything. But I know in the next week or so you're going to get our first official really good look at Rada. Then this guy right here is my favorite from the whole trailer. What do you suppose? Randall's a good assumption. But look at that.
Right. I mean, it just reminds me of Randall from Monsters Inc.
Just the beer belly.
It's a great design. It's a great design. It's a fun design. This feels very. It's got those 80s vibes, but also a lot of Clone Wars vibes. Which you got a lot of Dave in this, which is one of the things people criticize. But at the same time, it's just this is part of it, man. I don't know. It feels like we have gotten. I mean, and again, love Andor. I think it's fantastic. I think it's very important. It says a lot of very important things. This is the most creature stuff we've gotten, I feel like, in a while. I mean, there's fun creatures in all the shows they've come out with.
Skeleton Crew and Acolyte, yeah, sure. But
this to have a movie with just creature.
Forever.
It feels like I saw someone say, people forget that George wanted to make Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Essentially. He wanted to make Buck Rogers, and this is Buck Rogers.
Buck Wild.
Buck Wild for sure.
So I do want to say something real quick, just for the sake of it. I love that this character gets the Yoda Luke moment of going into the cave on Dagobah. I love, are you scared? And then he says, yes, you should be. It's no different than to, what Yoda says to Luke in Empire Strikes Back, Are you scared? No, you will be. You know what I mean? It's just, you will be. So it's kind of cool to see the parallel of it. And we don't know. This guy could be a Force user. We just don't even know. But I love this creature. I love a good new alien too. Felt like it's just, I know we've had a lot, in the past, but I just love the way this guy looks so much. And then this, oh my God. This is the Rancor pit, which is so cool. Instead of it being I'm fully convinced, helmet gets taken off, then they hit a trapdoor and he falls and gets his hair wet, and this is what he has to go up against. Cool.
Yeah. It's so cool that we get to see him fight with the helmet off too.
Yes.
Like this. We didn't see a lot of that in the show.
No jetpack, it looks like either, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't tell. So I'm thinking to myself, how is he gonna get out of this effectively, And they'll show us, dude, look at Zeb, dude.
Zeb is gonna be insane in live action.
In terms of location, may be the most compelling of it all. Or you've got a very ornate looking place with maybe 12 stormtroopers down. So this isn't a Imperial Remnant place. But this,
do you think so? That would be interesting. That would be interesting if it is, because you know what it evokes for me is a German, really ornate.
Ooh, interior. Jerry, I like that.
And that would really, go really Nazi, really the Nazis running off to Argentina kind of thing.
Yes. Yes.
You know what it also gives me vibes of though is the ship that Satine traveled on in the Clone Wars, the essentially cruise liner.
Oh yeah,
ship, where it felt like if the first Mandalore arc in season 2 of Clone Wars, where it felt like you were on the Titanic when you were on their ship.
One thing
it gives me those vibes.
I got to bring up, just because of the sake of watching this one shot over and over again, people that don't like this or necessarily vibe with it, I really feel have lost touch with their inner child, because this one shot alone, as a 10-year-old, I would have talked about just that singular shot alone probably for about 2 hours and try to reenact it. And I would have been in my
He's gonna grab
bedroom.
someone with his feet. I hope to
Yes.
God he grabs someone with his feet.
I just know in my head, like, this spoke to me as a 30-year-old man, but as a little kid, I would have saw this trailer and been like, oh my God, Mom, we have to. We have to see
We have
it.
to
You know what I
go
mean?
see
Like,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she would have said yes, because it's fun, you know? You look at that. And then here's even more confusing. Like, where could this be? Obviously a sandy place. They're on some sort of weird little like imperial looking like cruise. Like, look at that. I love the way the stormtroopers look. They blow it up. Oh, that one's got shot in the face. I just love it's gonna be a planet feature too. We're gonna be moving around a lot of different places.
A lot. It feels
God.
like it's gonna be a lot.
Zeb looks so good. And like, think about how this is for George and like Ralph McQuarrie, who I know is dead, but like this was a character that Ralph McQuarrie drew for Chewbacca. You know what I mean? Like, it's so cool to see like what was kind of conceptualized in the late 70s now coming into fruition in a show that's coming out in 2026.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, in a live action
movie would be. Can you imagine watching this movie with George?
That would be amazing.
Because I think that this one specifically, I just feel like this is really going to be his kid. This is the kind of stuff where he's like, George likes all kinds of like, you know, like morality stuff. And like,
yeah,
I'm sure he loves Andor and all this kind of stuff. But this is like the weirdness I feel like that George really thrives on.
Yeah.
You know?
And you know, we haven't seen him at a premiere since The Force Awakens.
It's another one of those Jabba starfighters crashing.
Yeah, you could clearly, and the way this is shot too is so different. I love this. It harkens back to like the explosions in the Phantom Menace.
That is now Hutta, because it's got like the rock spires with the bulb rocks on top. They're not as much trees as there are. See, like you got a big one in the background, a couple of them in the background there.
So is that a Razor Crest helping them blow that up? Like, that's the best questions you get to ask yourself now, you know?
Right.
Look at that. Oh my God. Such a good explosion. ILM is all over this. And I think that's what I'm most excited for too, is like creature feature, all those things we've already discussed, but like you let ILM shine with this. And like, I remember being a kid, I don't remember reading any of these like things, but I remember being a kid in 2007 and reading in like a article that said like by the year 2025 CGI will be so good you can't tell real from fake. And like, I know this isn't real stuff, but like just the level of detail you can go now is just unmatched, man.
It's wild. It's wild, man.
God, look at that. I like that there's like a little guy even crawling behind the big guy. I don't know if you can see it, but watch, you just right behind both the big dudes, you see this little creature just crawling on all fours. Look at this. Oh man, the Rhodian, you know, the baby Rhodian, like the itty bitty baby.
It's all the Dejaric.
So cool,
guys.
Look at all the creatures. I just love the pram being a thing as well again, you know.
Right.
And him driving it like a hot rod, you know,
with a
like
V8.
Also, yeah, exactly. Also, as a kid, this would have made me so excited. But like, oh my God, I want to be Grogu, you know? Gets in the little look at that little stroller that goes 100 miles per hour. This shit right here got me. This is where I got pretty emotional. We can watch my reaction after, but this is the part where I'm like, oh my God, this is for
you have the
right
theme
audience.
kicking in right here.
Yeah, you do. God, look at that. It looks so good. Right between the legs. And then it's them flying side by side, which is what got me right here.
Right.
Oh, dude.
I am thinking that too, Buck. I like when I watched this, I was like, there's this, it's insane that like someone approved. I mean, this is the same universe where they approve no railings over 1,000 foot gaps. But yeah, like why would they design a stroller that goes that fast? You know, who knows?
The puppet
Save
acting
for after
here,
dinner. You
the
know,
puppet act-
oh, that
this
it's
shit.
so
He's like,
good.
what the like watching my food like that? Look at his face, dude.
I'm gonna
It's
give you
just
I'm gonna
emotive.
I'm gonna fart on your pillow later. Okay.
We'll watch it one more time through just so we can play anything else we didn't see. But I
Okay.
mean, this is just.
I will say the thing that really has struck me about this one too is this, and not that a lot of the stuff that's come out hasn't been this.
Yeah.
This feels like a return to the whole family can go to see this in the theater.
Dude, great point. And like, you don't need to have any preconceived
And-
knowledge. You know what I mean?
No, I mean you could. I mean it would probably help, but I feel like they're gonna have this to where you can go in and enjoy it even if you don't really know what's going on.
There's
You
gonna
know?
be a prologue or some sort of cool montage we get that sets it all up, or even a
I was
crawl.
gonna say, do you think we're getting some type of crawl? Because they've tried to start doing that with some of.
They did it with Ahsoka.
Some of the
They did it with Acolyte. Did they do one with Skeleton
Mm-hmm.
Crew? I don't remember. I don't think they did one with Skeleton.
You know they did. It was about.
Oh, they
piracy.
did the piracy. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. You're right. Even if it's a mini crawl, the Ahsoka one was the best one. The Ahsoka crawl is one of the greatest crawls probably in all of Star Wars, and I'm not even saying that without like that's 100%. That crawl with the red text. I mean, just phenomenal. Yeah, look at this.
That's right, Nathan. He said, I would like Grogu's pod. Like that it's a hot rod. George would love that. Yeah. I just see a lot of George on this just because it is like it's the crazy ideas. I can't stress enough that this just feels so. Again, with the sequels, yeah, you could have taken the whole family to see them, but the sequels have a little bit, I feel like, of a darker tone.
They do. They
Than
kind of
this
have
even
to.
has.
They kind of have to. You know,
They do, yeah. It was very somber. It's a very somber trilogy, right? You know,
You're in
it's
the fallout.
passing of the torch. It's the end
Yeah.
of the people we grew up with.
And 30 years after a war that ravaged the galaxy, I mean, Rey is the product of war. Finn is literally
Things don't
an
seem
indentured
any better than
servant.
they did before, right?
Yeah. Whereas this, it's not a revenge story. It's about still finishing the war. That's not quite done yet.
Well, and I mean, and not that this isn't going to have its deep points and stuff like that, but it feels like this is going to be like the access point for a lot of like younger kids to like start playing with these themes. This is an adventure, right? It's monsters, it's magic, it's it's action, it's superheroes, it's all that stuff combined. Yeah, I mean, just look at that. They have their own sized. They have like a Power Wheels that goes.
It's giving
1,000 miles an hour.
It's giving Muppets. What movie was the Muppets movie in 2000 where they give Rizzo his own little is his name Rizzo? Am I ridiculous? I forget the rat.
Rizzo the rat?
Yeah, remember that Rizzo has his
No,
own
it's Rizzo.
biker, has his own biker gang at one point. Remember that? What movie was that?
I think so.
I think that was like
was that in
Gonzo Goes
Muppets
Home
from Space? Muppets
Yeah,
from
it's
Space.
Muppets from Space.
That's
where
my
Gonzo-
favorite Muppet movie, by the
That's a
way.
good one. That's a
one
good
of the
one.
best Muppet films.
But this certainly feels that way.
This needs to be the get in loser. We're going to see the Mandalorian thing. Like this, I want to see that. Stop doing Cerveza Cristal jokes. Let's do this for a little bit.
God, that staff, man.
And it looks a lot like Yoda's. It looks a lot. I think it maybe it's just supposed to evoke it.
Clearly. I mean, like, even look at this, dude. The fact that we'll get more Force stuff. And look, I really do think this is where this show still has potential to set up flashbacks and see where that Nubian ship is going,
right?
To pick up Kelleran, where Kelleran's bringing Grogu, which is going to be Naboo, which is going to be Jar Jar. Like, I still think all that's very much a possibility on the table.
You think we're getting that in this?
I would want nothing more.
Eli, my man.
What did Eli say?
Good choice. He says the Muppets from Space is in my 4 favorites on Letterboxd. I love
Wow. Look at that.
High praise.
This is so great, dude. This creature, and I didn't know this. Alex pointed that out on a social media. Alex Damon from Star Wars Explained, a friend of ours. It's a creature from Clone Wars that has never made that connection. Look how beautiful it is. Oh,
it is really beautiful.
It's like albino too, so maybe it's like trapped in there, and maybe he'll use it to his advantage. Maybe like light will not be good to its eyes, kind of like what's the I can't. Oh no, what are the on Corelli, the worm, what was
Grindelids.
Yes,
right?
yep, that's right. Thank you. Moloch.
Crimes of Grindelid.
Moloch, and Mother
Lady Proxima.
Here, I remember the silo.
That's a rock.
And
you just made a clicking sound with your mouth.
Oh man, look at this.
Hold on.
Perfect. We're gonna watch the old trailer now to see if we can connect any more dots here. I have a guest showing up. I don't know where he's at. Just said I'm gonna shoot him a message.
Hey.
Let's see. He might not make it. We'll see. Hold on. So let's watch the trailer from September.
Trying to see
22nd.
Dragon Snake is the name.
Dragon Snake
of the live action Dragon Snake. The live action Dragon Snake in the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. This is from our friend Alex, Star Wars Explained. We see a similar one on Al Hutta in the Clone Wars. Interesting. And that one in the Clone Wars, it attacks Obi-Wan. It's got like green like bumps all over it and everything too. So this one's a lot more like beautiful.
Yeah,
the albino one.
Oh, look, here's the sand area. Okay, so the sand area is totally a place they have to go and hunt.
It's like a beach or something.
Yeah, that's the one we saw the stormtroopers chasing after him. Okay, so that's very much there. Oh, and this, honestly, Jerry, this could be the place where they go with Zeb. This could be the ornate Nazi hideout thing that we talked about.
The Nazi castle.
There's the exact cart.
I was gonna say
that's
the exact speeder.
That's why you gotta watch Bombadcast, y'all. We'll point out things you just didn't notice yet. That's the exact speeder. This is still interesting. Them going through these sewers for whatever reason. I can't wait for this.
We have the other creature that's in those sewers.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, it's a womp. It looks like a womp rat, but I know it's not.
It's some kind of like one-eyed rat or something that he hits with his gag blaster or whatever.
Gag blaster. Oh, and look, this is where he probably walks up to go. He goes to a bar here. Then he might go to Hugo Durant's place. Let's see.
Maybe this is the opening or something too. You know.
Oh, I know. Our guest wants to show up at the very last moment and then ask us a few questions. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let me just message him back. How's the chat? What's the chat? I haven't looked at the chat in like the last 15 minutes.
Look at the chat. I was going to say, let me see. A lot of Muppets from space. No Muppets from 2011, but it's pretty good. Dragging Snake. Way to go, Woodsy. Good one. Okay, we got the creatures technically from Empire. It's a dragon snake. Okay, all right. Oh, is that what swallows R2-D2?
Must be.
Interesting.
I'm still looking for another fuzzball
galaxy,
but I don't see any fuzzballs.
A fuzzball?
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get one. I really was.
And they're hiding their fuzzballs.
They're in a bar in this sequence, so I wonder if they like go to different spots. Oh, look, there's a what's the thing? What's that creature right there in the bag, Jerry? What's the?
Oh God!
I can't remember that as the horns.
Oh, Sese-10?
Yeah, Sese-10. Yep.
I don't remember
what species
the name of
I didn't realize there was one there. Okay, here we go.
What species?
They got an Amani right here.
Monomon.
This is dark, so I don't know if this is even a forest. This looks like it could be a whole different place entirely, but
it's like a cave.
You got the razor teeth because we know in Canada they have like razor sharp teeth. Let's see. Okay, so then he's allowed to touch the buttons here, which means they're probably trying to escape somewhere in this sequence.
Right.
Okay, that's them fighting Guys, still think those are vulture droids, but they might not be. God, that'd be fucking sick. That would be so sick.
It looks like vulture droids. I mean, there's a lot of cobbled together battle droids and stuff. What is the one guard droid that they released the toy of?
Yeah.
Looks like it has like a commando droid head.
Look at this. This looks like
or similar.
That is totally the Nazi hideout. Yes. The same
Yeah,
shot we
straight
got.
up just looks like it looks like the castle from what is it? The Last Crusade.
A little bit. It's like where was the Iron Eagle? Is that where Hitler was stayed, like where Hitler's hideout was? The Iron Eagle.
It really just has like that like big German estate
does.
feel to it.
Look at this, man. Okay, so look, these things are active now. And the other shot they weren't. This part got me so excited because I've always said we need in Star Wars we need really big droids. Like I would love a droid that's like we did in the Bad Batch. We had that humongous walking droid.
Right. I love when they do the ancient unknowable droids, like the droids that are like almost creepy because they're so old they don't look like they should be working still.
Yep. God, I love this because they show so many set pieces, but with the way that Favreau tells the stories, it could be so quick. You know what I mean? Like it could just be so just a montage almost. Yeah, exactly.
It could absolutely. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Is there could be just a montage of them taking out the bad guys in their deck of cards, right?
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Yeah, no, this trailer was good too. And obviously we love the Super Bowl teaser, but just for the sake of just looking at, both things back to back. I mean, obviously, yes. So he has, and it's pretty cool. Here he has the armor on his chest. So you can clearly see, he shoots them with the green ooze. And that's the weapon he takes off in the second trailer or puts on. You know what I mean? So look at that.
Right in the reverse shot.
Yes.
Silly stringed him.
God bless, man.
He's got one of those Spider-Man silly string shooters.
Yep. Oh man, I remember having that as a kid. That was sick. It evokes so much good energy. It's just I miss whimsy, We've been long overdue for some good whimsy like this, and it's just nice to have it.
I mean, between Superman last year and it's a time in society right now, especially in America, where all over the place.
Yeah,
we need a little bit of a slight break from things. We need to have a couple hours in a air conditioned movie theater to just sit down and just have a blast for a little bit and get really hyped up to kick some Nazi ass.
Yeah,
That's
also
what we need.
This might be the first time I do it, but I think I'm gonna look into renting out a theater, maybe the following weekend, I really want to do everyone just Venmos me $10 and you get in and see this movie and I'll pay them whatever $300, and then have everyone come and watch it, all together and get one huge picture and rent out one of the bigger theaters to do that. I would love if they have the private screening option with AMC. I think I will do it this time for this movie, just because
that would be pretty incredible.
Actually. I think it'll be a rewatchable movie. I think there's going to be enough in here that they're leaving out in the trailers for this to be a movie that is highly rewatchable. In theaters. I mean, just like Fire and Ash was for us. I saw that movie 3 times. And that was not a short movie. That was a dedication to go see that movie. You carve out at least a quarter of your whole day.
Time dedication, but you don't feel like you're there for that long. And this
no.
I don't know if we've gotten we haven't got a runtime on this one yet. Are we thinking typical just over 2 hours?
I think I'm hoping 210, between 2 and 210. I mean, obviously, I want as much as possible, but realistically, I don't think it's going to be a movie that warrants. What was TLJ's 230 or something? Wasn't it the longest at the time? Wasn't that a big concern? That
I think.
But now run times don't even matter. If honestly, what's really crazy? If they decided to be there's an intermission and the runtime of the movie is 4 hours, like I would be so about that. I'd be like, please, just give me a little 10-minute intermission, and like I can get popcorn and drink and come back and sit down for it. But they'll never do that. Not Star Wars, at least.
No, they're not doing it for this, at least.
No,
sure.
not for this. The Pedro looks so.
That's shout out to Africa. Who said I think I starred this. Okay. Okay. Armanthian, I think is. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name there. But I'm glad we got to see his murder face helmetless.
Yes,
that's
me too.
Really that moment when he's like, and I love that, just like that pure, like when you we don't know if that's what that is him reacting to is actually those words, right?
Yeah.
But it's a great, because it's like they're threatening his kid.
Yeah.
And so it's to see that anger that like, I'm going to kick your ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. It's so good.
I also think it's cool that we've got. Hold on, I want to phrase this without.
It's in there. You got it.
I just want to sound. I don't want to sound uppity, or like
it's okay.
Better than. But like, I mean, the last one we got in theaters was the third of a trilogy. Rogue One was one of those movies that when people say it's their favorite, I'm fine with it being their favorite. But like, there's already underlying thoughts of like, okay, well, you don't like the prequels and you don't like the sequels, so you're just gonna say Rogue One is good because you don't want to talk about anything else. And then like TLJ is the great divider for a lot of people. And Rise of Skywalker, even from Star Wars fans that love Star Wars, are like, that's the worst fucking movie, you know. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm hoping to go to this movie and have the general fan reaction, the general audience reaction, and the general super fan reaction be like, wow, what a perfect movie. You know, like that's kind of all I want, you know, just for the sake of, you know, when Starfighter comes out, then I just hate all the headlines that Star Wars is dead, you know.
I mean, well, listen, and that's all they are. It's just it's headlines. It's clickbait.
Yeah.
But just it's just to have something that's so quintessentially summer popcorn.
Yeah.
You know, coming out is, I don't know, man. It's just, it reminds me of like begging my parents to, you know, like take us to go see, you know, like this movie, like at the movie theater that was 30 minutes away from where we lived. Like, please, can we go see this? You know, go grab dinner, go get popcorn, all that stuff, and watch this thing. And it's just, that's the feeling I'm getting watching this, you know.
Yeah.
It's back to that summer movie feeling, you know. It's back to the fun creature feature thing we've been talking about too, you know. It's just there's just it feels like it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be packed full of action, of stuff, you know. I don't know. I'm so intrigued to see how this fits together.
Well, it's thematically speaking,
bonkers. They've been bonkers.
Yeah. And for the sake of theme, like, I mean, what we leave off is that, you know, Din Djarin has to take care of Din Grogu. Like, that's what we know, is he has to lead him in the way of the Mandalorian. Luke gave him a few life skills that he's going to use. So, like, who's to say that there's not some weird Jedi shit in this that Grogu can just pull out? Because we know Favreau is, like, very kind of, not truly answered it, but it seems like he was with Luke for at least a year or 2 years. That's like the summarized theory, you know?
Right.
So like there's some aspects we didn't see in season 3 of Din, or of Din Grogu. So that'll be fun to play with that as well. Like time a little bit, you know, where are we at? Who's setting up who? Like we literally got General Hux's dad in season 3 of The Mandalorian. You know what I mean? Like we got what was his name? I almost said Aldous Hux. I know it's not Aldous Hux. Yeah, no, I love Alden and I agree with him in every way. It's like you kind of, I said it earlier, you've kind of lost touch with your inner child if you want Brindle. You're
Brindle Hut, yeah.
Thank you, teammate. You lose touch with your inner child if you watch something like that and you're like, not, like that didn't lift me. I'm like, I don't understand how you could watch this and not feel moved, Yes, I mean that's also true. Like,
yeah,
there's iconic imagery already in these trailers alone, Like, and The Mandalorian has been, frankly, the best about that. There's been so many scenes in The Mandalorian, the show, and the Book of Boba Fett that just has some iconic imagery. Before Jerry falls asleep, we're getting late. We're running into our
no, we're good. We're good.
No, we're gonna bring our guest in.
Yawning is fine. It's okay.
I know we're gonna bring our guest in though because he has prepared us some questions, and if he's ready and he can hear me, he can totally come in. So we have a special guest this evening.
Come on in.
As you know, I think you can hear me. There we go. He's back, baby.
Oh, who is it?
It's Eric.
Eric's back, everybody. What's up, Eric?
Look, put that in, Eric. See if it sounds any good.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Isn't this nice? I wonder if we can do this shot.
We're getting so many more viewers now that Eric.
Yeah, we did. It's weird. Tonight's been a very popular night for us. Okay, Eric said he had some questions prepared.
Yes, these aren't revelatory, but in the spirit of like 2015 speculative talk, these are very dumb. Like, these are very dumb questions, and y'all don't have to think very hard about them, okay?
So we're talking like 2015.
Yeah, like
mindset.
because this is the first movie in a long time.
Yeah.
This is like essentially a second era of this.
It kind of is.
Okay.
I actually agree with that.
Right?
I love
so
it.
in the spirit
Yeah,
of
no, it's the beginning of a new era for sure. 100%.
spirit of that. All right, what's the deal with R2?
Do you mean that shot of that R2 droid?
Yeah. Is that
do you think that's R2? I don't even know. It's
like, R2.
This is fabulous.
I think it was red.
Let's see.
I mean, it might be the sunset.
Okay,
right?
hold on.
Let's get a confirmation.
I feel like it was a burgundy droid. What's up with R2?
What's up with R2? That might be one. What a great question. Hold on. We're gonna pull it up on here. What's up with R2? Dude, that was amazing.
Why is Constable Zuvio so pissed off?
Yeah, come on, Consoles. I gotta say, hold on. Oh, wait. That's
It's like the second shot. Huh?
Yeah, it is like the second shot. Let's see.
Okay,
It is
red.
red.
Look, it's
Okay.
red.
It's like
But
got a
it's
red.
It's kind of sick though. I mean,
Yeah.
we haven't seen a red like that in a while.
No, not since the beginning of 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That answers that.
What's up with R2?
Okay.
That's good.
Now don't think
Okay,
about this
okay.
too hard again. Okay.
Okay,
Will
right,
there
right, right.
be a traditional crawl?
I don't think there'll be a traditional one. I think there will be a crawl like Solo or Ahsoka. What do you think, Jerry? Traditional crawl.
I think that they are starting to lean more towards, even with the TV projects, doing some sort of something,
Okay,
some
let
sort
me
of crawl.
follow
We
up.
haven't ever really had it with Mando, but like I think this is really going to be like.
Man, we're doing well when we get people that don't regularly watch Bombadcast.
What's
coming
up?
Here. Okay.
But if you think that Favreau had picture lock final cut, which I don't think he does,
I
do
don't know.
you think it would be a traditional crawl? Because I would say yes.
He would lay claim to it.
Yeah,
he would boast about
it. I would say yes.
Like if he wrote one, he would probably love to admit that he wrote one.
I know the score in the trailer never
is
makes it into the film, but we do start this out with the main theme.
Yeah.
The main theme.
That is odd.
That is main theme.
Because we didn't get the main theme in the Mandalorian. Did we ever get the main theme? We got the Force theme.
Never
got the
This is
main
first
theme.
time it's been associated with Mando.
That's nuts.
I mean,
Hey.
But I love that it also is cute with the power down sound. Yeah.
Okay.
I truly think it is just to let like Peepaw and Mama know that this is a Star Wars movie, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? I think that's what they did it for this.
Let me look up
but
something.
I don't, like, I'm not complaining if they have a traditional crawl, because it's going to be the first Star Wars movie that my kid sees in a theater, and also at the same time her first IMAX.
Same for
But
you.
potentially, I mean,
I think if you bring it to like a kid-friendly screening, I think it'd be perfect for her.
we'll see.
Let me just look at what movies are coming out in spring of 2026, just so we have an idea of what films will be. Oh my God. Okay, you ready for this? This trailer will play before probably the following: Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, which is going to be huge.
Okay.
The Michael
that's gonna
Jackson
go
biopic.
crazy.
Ready or Not
Meet the
2,
Black.
which I'm not sure what it is. Let's see. The Mummy. What the hell? Some of these
Gonna
don't even
play
know
it
what these
before
are.
Meet Joe Fish.
Meet Joe Fish. I hate you. I said one movie wrong. I'm getting reamed for it. Let's see. There's not many movies that are going to be kid friendly that are coming out. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. How have I never heard of this version of The Mummy? What? Okay, doesn't matter.
It's like is it like the Dracula that just came out that I feel like came out of nowhere?
Yeah,
Maybe I
probably.
just don't know.
Well, another one too is Animal Farm. They've got the Seth Rogen Animal Farm. Oh, Andy Serkis Animal Farm. I'm sorry.
It's the Andy Serkis Animal Farm,
gonna be
produced by the Christian media thing, isn't it? Isn't it like?
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it really?
Isn't it?
Angel Studios. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? I
But
was
it
like,
stars
okay.
so many liberal people. It's literally stars Seth Rogen, Gaten Matarazzo, Kieran Culkin, Glenn Close, Laverne Cox, Steve Buscemi. All of these are like very liberal Hollywood people. That's
It's just
crazy.
it is funny to me that that's who is putting it out. I still don't really
Wow.
understand, but
Wow. Mortal Kombat 2. Let's see what else. Then the Mandalorian and Grogu. So this is going to start playing before big movies, you know? Anyway, sorry, Eric. Didn't mean to stop your questions.
No, you're fine. And these are all in the spirit of fun in 2015. All right. Ready? Will there be a laser sword ignited in this film?
oh,
That's a really good question, actually.
Okay, that is a really good question.
Shit. Because it's like if they're going to do the Keller and Beck Jar Jar or something, I say yes. Oh, jeez. I know Starfighter. We've been told Starfighter has lightsabers. So, like, maybe they're waiting to throw another lightsaber on screen in 2027 for the 50th anniversary.
I don't know. I think they're going to do it in this one too.
Yeah. If you would have told me
something, I think a flashback. I think this is the film. We don't know if we're going to get more Mando and Grogu films continuing. Right. It's going back to television after this, possibly. We might get another one, but this is gonna. I mean, you got to have a flashback. I feel
like you do it in some capacity. I don't know how, but
I don't know how, but it's.
I put my money on it.
God bless.
You think so?
I would love it. I would love it just for the sake of it. But like, there's also this is the show that also did give us the Darksaber in the very last shot of season 1, and we're all like, well, this just got way deeper. You know what I mean? Like, it was just the show that did that. You know, every time an episode ended or like a chunk of the season ended, you were like, oh, okay, there's a baby Yoda. You know what I mean? Like it just has always done the unexpected in the best way possible, more than probably any other show has. So I would love to see a laser sword. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's possible.
Who it belongs to would be pretty cool. You know,
Yeah.
We never really know.
Are they gonna do it and put? And I don't know if they do it in this movie, but do they put Jedi Survivor Boy in there?
Oh my God.
As a little older.
This would be the movie to put him in, probably. You know.
Jeez, man.
So
Maybe.
okay, we'll revisit that in months.
And that exciting soon.
All right, here, I got 3 more.
Oh, I love these.
Okay.
Will Grogu speak an actual word?
Yes.
Oh,
I bet I will get hit with this is the way, either halfway through it or at the end, and it's like wah, you know, like
I think it's gonna be dad or father or something like that.
Like
I think it's gonna be more like pulling at the heartstrings type thing.
Remember, there's a video. I almost want to pull it up. I remember the video where Pikachu talks, And like the trailer reaction to that shit. When
yeah.
they did like
Oh, yeah.
hold on. Well, that's what it's gonna be like.
I
Hold on,
love
wait.
you, Ash.
I love you, Ash.
What did he say?
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
My kid loved that one, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
here
I
we
mean,
go, here we go.
she's a huge #1 Pokemon fan, no matter what. But
Somebody knew this was coming. Like,
This is how it's gonna go. This is gonna be
yeah.
Why won't you get more Pokeball? It's because.
What?
I always want to be with you.
the fuck? That's gonna happen.
Word for word, that's what Grogu is gonna say. Why won't you stay in your pram? It's because I want to be with you.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Okay. There
That's
are at
fantastic.
least 2 characters making the jump realistically from animation to live action. I'm including Zeb in that. Is there room for more?
Oh, Agent Callus would be sick. Like if him and Zeb are truly friends and they stayed friends and or lovers or whatever. Like I would.
Well, I was gonna say, like, if they like actually confirm that in this,
yes,
that will turn so many people on this who are like poo-pooing this. You know, if we get Calazeb in this, insanity. But
Oh
that,
my
absolutely, there's so much room for animated characters to come into this. You know.
Yeah, no,
we didn't know Cad Bane was going to be in Book of Boba Fett, right? Whenever he popped
that was
in there, finally.
huge. That you know what's funny? I'm gonna get on my high horse because we have a ton of people watching right now. Like everyone's like, you know, Andor took risk. It said the word rape, and it's like, oh, we're so cool, and this is so edgy. Like people forget when Book of Boba Fett came out. It was like in one episode, in a single episode, chapter 6, from the desert comes a stranger. You get Cobb Vanth. You get R2-D2. You get Grogu back into the fold. You get what appears to be the Halo ring from Halo. You get the whole entire backstory about what the Night of 1,000 Tears is. Then within the same episode, oh no, I'm sorry, that's episode 5 technically, so I'm wrong on that. But within 2 episodes, you get all of those things plus Luke and Ahsoka talking, right? And then you get to see like Grogu is like essentially almost escaping the Jedi Temple. Like you just risk. Favs and company take huge risk.
Yeah.
So Cad Bane showing up in Book of Boba Fett was a huge moment, huge risk. And I agree with Woodsy here. Hondo Onaka.
I was gonna say,
I mean,
Hondo
I've been
could be
waiting
it.
for that.
it's long overdue.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that one. But it's like, you know,
Star Wars needs
Yeah.
its Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it in a movie, it's this one. And
Yep.
like, I don't know if you make him like relevant in like a Dave movie. Maybe I don't know. But this was like probably the funnest one they'll do in a while.
So are you? I mean, we're going to Nal Hutta, probably Nar Shaddaa and stuff. We have people like saying that that's what the city planet might be and stuff. I mean, underworld pirate guy. I mean, come on.
Well, like in Ahsoka, we've got some crazy ones. We've got Jason Sindola. You know, like that was one of the
Who
most
was like in like 2 seconds, right?
Was in the last frame of the whole show, you know?
Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Coach says bring in Rebels. Like we could totally see Amon Asfani come back as Ezra in this. He even shared it. He shared it on his Twitter and said this is the way. So like maybe it's a hint. I mean, he's the one.
Maybe.
He had a cameo up until like right after Ahsoka ended, and we got him to like literally. I don't know if I told you this. We got him to like. We gave him a cameo to send to Jared. Eli, can you text me that? I don't know if you ever saw that because Jared lost in trivia. And dude, it's literally Ezra like being an asshole to Jared. It's incredible.
Right.
I know Eli has it on hand.
Yeah. Calls us goons. It's great.
Yes.
While he's looking that up or getting that, I have one more. Okay. What other Mandalorian is more likely to show up in the movie? Boba Fett or Bo-Katan? And I think there's a correct answer. Based off speculative. Who's more likely? Not who's 100%.
I think Bo-Katan.
Yeah, I think Bo-Katan.
Or who's more likely? If we could get like a
Both, that'd be amazing.
You think Boba Fett?
I think Boba Fett.
I would
Can Tim
die.
keep his mouth shut? That's my only thing. Like, can Tim really? I mean, he kept his mouth shut for season 2 of Mando, so I guess he could.
Because unless if I'm not as deep in this as you guys, but
I'm pretty deep though.
It seemed like Fabs has always loved Return. And so probably loves Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Why he wanted to do a Mandalorian thing. Maybe he even pitched a Boba Fett thing. We don't know for sure. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. So I think that, I don't know.
Season 3 was all about Mandalorian culture. So like it established everything in season 3.
I feel like she would come back in the show. I feel like they're going to probably stray away from her showing up in this movie. I think she'll come back in season.
Yeah.
But I think people want Boba back.
Oh, I mean, I would love that.
Yeah,
I want him back.
Shan too. Fennec Shan's one of the best characters the show ever made. Like really, like Fennec Shan showing up at Bad Batch. Fennec Shan showing up in so many different avenues now. Like it's just a great character.
She was in Tales of the Underworld, right?
That's right. Yes, literally. I mean, just
well,
in so many different places. And look, this is also a good question too. Like the twins were a Book of Boba Fett character. Like Boba Fett had an interaction with the twins, and that didn't. So like, who could he get information from?
Yeah,
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
At Jabba's palace. So like, I agree. I mean, I don't know if it's Gardula's palace. I don't know if it's the old Hutt Council place that we saw in Clone Wars that one episode where they all
feels
look like
a lot
Italian
more
people.
like that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it does.
Like it feels like where they look like a bunch of gangster caricatures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think what this show will do is, and this is like the brilliance of Favreau, at least, is like you'll see this maybe with your cousin's kids, like my cousin Aiden, my cousin Troy's son Aiden, or like you'll take whoever's in your family to go see it, or whatever, and then they'll see Zeb and be like, "Oh, I love that guy. Is there more of him?" And you're like, "Actually, there's a whole show on Disney Plus."
I got a whole thing for you.
I think that's kind of the brilliance of it. And I agree. I listened to, funny enough, this is actually a really good listen. You'd like it. They had the Audible junior novelization of the Book of Boba Fett, and I listened to it. It's 4 hours long, and it's perfect. It's like it doesn't feel like it's like written from the script, but it's totally written from the perspective of someone watching it and like taking in all the small emotions. The dynamic between Boba and Din in that book is just perfect. It's just it was cool. I didn't realize it watching it, but hearing it back, I was like, damn, this is actually really cool. Exchange dialogue. Those are some good questions. You got anything else we're going to with? Because that was
very good question.
Good
2015 questions. In the spirit of 2015, just because when everything was new and exciting, and that's kind of I kind of overheard y'all talking. That's my hope for the movie too. Is that there's this rejuvenation of reset of. Oh gosh, what are we gonna see? And
I
don't know. I think the stakes. I think the stakes aren't nearly as high too, which is kind of nice. It's a show that proves it works.
Oh yeah,
and we get to go see it in the big screen. If not just this one time, then cool.
Mm-hmm.
I
think it's important to acknowledge, like as a school teacher, like I see kids with Grogu, everything. I mean, like
now it's been 7 years, so like you got a 13-year-old who may have a 5-year-old little sibling who's like, let's go see this new thing that I grew up with that you didn't.
Wow. Right? Isn't that weird?
So that's like the power of Star Wars.
Well, here's what I told Jerry last week. The kids I was teaching in 6th grade, this is December of 6th grade, before COVID, were in 6th grade. So they were like 11 or 12 years old then, are now seniors in high school now. So when they were watching The Mandalorian, it was just so new and different as a 6th grader. I mean, imagine that.
Yeah.
Then imagine being a high schooler 7 years later, and you're like driving. You can pay for your own stuff, and they're seniors. They're going to be graduating by the time this movie comes out. This could be a movie for them too, or it's like you grew up with it. We were just lucky enough to be adults seeing this and seeing the first Star Wars.
I watched Mando like this in my bed with a laptop. At like midnight Baton Rouge time, just like, and then the show ends, and I'm just like, I gotta text Jaro, like,
Yeah.
Home, like I don't even think I went to sleep. I like
You-
waited until you woke up.
You
It was like
your text was like at 5 a.m. You're like, you're not gonna wanna, like, you're gonna have to watch it by the end of the day. And I knew I was gonna watch it by the end of the day, but you were like, you really have to.
You gotta,
Because I didn't get spoiled. Did you get spoiled? I don't remember ever asking.
No, no. Because again, I have the benefit of getting up at the ass crack of dawn for all
You
the
watched
jobs
it
I've had
then.
in the last 10
Yes.
years. And so
Yeah.
I get up and watch it. I would get up and watch before work,
Wow.
drinking my coffee. And I lost my shit.
And
No,
all three of us watched it without effects.
Yes.
Right? We
Yes.
watched like 10 minutes of it or 8 minutes or whatever. Yeah, so it was
God.
cool to see that fulfilled. Yeah, I mean, it's just so wild to think that it's so close after all this time. Like a lot of, I mean, I've heard the episodes that you've had. Like so much has happened to all of us in the span of the 7 years.
Well, like Bombadcast had just started in June, so like our show was was barely 4 months old at that point. You know what I mean? So like this show has been the one show that has like been the through line for everything we've ever done.
Yeah, and you know, there are people in my life who, and probably your lives, who could probably critique this and be like, "Oh, it's just season 4 in a movie," and like, from like, if you're coming from a certain place, I actually think that's like a fair critique.
Yeah,
but you know, it's kind of cool that the thing that really brought another wave of life into the Star Wars IP gets to go on the big screen, because that's like what Star Wars is. Star Wars isn't a comic book that got adapted to a movie. It's a movie, like it's a movie series. So it only makes sense. And like, yeah, is it a safe play? Is it like, it's all the things you can say, but I just think it'll be really cool to be able to go experience something that, you know, we talk about a lot. Like how many, like I'm in a media space for professionally, and I have like stock footage of kids at a wedding being like, I'm a Mandalorian, and like a kid going Mandalorian and then all this stuff, and I'm just like, this is wild that they don't want to be Jedi, like, you know what I mean? So,
yes.
So the fact that like this is that, and this is like kind of the realization of what the promise of expanding that universe can be, which is kind of cool. I just like, we've talked about it privately all the time, like what else is the avatar for Star Wars? Because like I still want to be a Jedi, you know what I mean? Like, but that's what we grew up in, or a pod racer. But
we got that game coming out too.
Brady's got a good point here to that. Sometimes you just need a double. You can't always swing for the fences, but you know,
the thing is, this show is always hit home runs. You know what I mean? Like it's the one thing in Star Wars that is kind of just consistently hit home runs.
It
even
was
more
like
than the new movies.
It was like the 2 years of like all Star Wars fans of like all facets being like, that's good. Like that's really good.
Season 1 and season 2 were like it was hard to argue could, like, and they had their small moments, you know, with the whole egg controversy, you know what I mean? Which then Grogu immediately learns his lesson the next week. You know what I mean? Like there's just stuff like that.
I can't wait for the, well, let's see, and Pete, you can't have that during this, because by the time the movie's over, you're going to have complete storylines, you know? So,
Let's see. I mean, as much as I want to talk about the Rey movie, I think it's going to get assimilated into whatever the trilogy is going to be. I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, you know, they didn't address it. In the big walkout interview that Kathleen Kennedy did. She's like, "Right, bye, bitches."
I'm seeing rumblings they're going to announce the Ben Solo thing too. Like a little bit in there.
And this is coming from somebody who didn't love all 3 of those movies. I just think you just do it.
Yeah,
you just
do it. Honestly, all of it. I'll take the Rey movie. I want the Ben
man.
Solo thing too, because again, why wasn't he in there with them at the end? He's a ghost in anyway. Anyway,
that is an interest. Yeah, that's a very interesting thing. But yeah,
I do believe there is a magic to this. And
what's up with R2 though? For real,
I don't even know. I don't even know like if Phil Tippett's worked on this, or we don't really know who the special design, you know, creatures are going to be. Like, we don't know if any of the old classic people are coming back for this one movie. Which is always nice when they do that later. It's like Ben Burt helped do sound design with Matt Wood, and you know, there's parts of this that I watched. I'm like, man, this does feel like it's harkening back to like what George would have, you know, done with the volume. You know what I mean? Like, and what he would have done with certain things. But like, I watch it and I remember everyone's volume fatigue they had by the time Kenobi came out, and I don't see anyone judging. I don't just see anyone judging the special effects of this yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was excited about the speed of things
Yeah.
because the one thing that drove me nuts was the chase scene in Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It was just you can't like they couldn't emulate speed, but
Yeah.
but Grogu jumping in that little baby thing and
But also 2.5 years of production,
Thumbs
like
up.
of post production. That shit. I mean, Skeleton Crew is one of the best examples. Skeleton Crew is the best looking Star Wars show, bar none. And I know Andor was all shot on real places, but Skeleton Crew looked the best because it had so much time in post production that they did allow it to like just slowly just get built more and more and more. And it just looked better to me personally. But yeah, no, I agree with my stepdad right here. I mean, they were every episode felt like you were into a much bigger and better narrative than it was before. So we have a lot of new viewers tonight, by the way. If y'all can subscribe, that'd be pretty great.
Yeah.
We had a bid. We have about 40 people watching live for most of this live stream. So maybe
and listen, hey, we usually are going
I
live
agree.
on Thursdays, guys, but we'll be back to that. We'll be back to that. in a couple weeks.
If Tuesdays work more, we might.
If Tuesdays are better, I mean, maybe we'll have to see. Maybe
Yeah,
we
this
start
has been a
going
good
live
night.
on Tongues days.
Tongues days, baby. But no, I guess there's not much more else I can say besides the fact that I'm excited and I'm looking forward to seeing this with you. Maybe even in some way, hopefully having you come down or I go up. Like, there's chances of that being a
Something.
possibility. I'm gonna force
Watching
a
on
lot
a
of my
plane
family
together.
to see this. Exactly. We'll get a pirated version. I'm hoping for big reveals, and there's like some wishful thinking, and I much as I would love to see Mace Windu come back, I don't think it'd be in a project like this, but I don't think it's impossible that they do Samuel L. somehow, or maybe a de-aged version of it in some capacity in some other show. But the crazy thing to say right now is that aside from Ahsoka season 2, we've got no other confirmed shows. So like, it's like the Disney Plus era with this movie is kind of like we did it, we tried it.
Yeah,
It costs a lot of money, and we may have made a few mistakes along the way, and McClunky and all that. Like, it's just like the fact that Mando season 1 launched the same day as the 2012 3D cut of A New Hope launched on Disney Plus, with the McClunky edits and the few other color edits and stuff, is just so peak. It's like George was always editing things to the last second. Who's to say that Fabs won't do the same exact thing? I see people. I see also the complaint of like, I'm gonna wait till this comes out on streaming. If Disney had the nuts, they'd be like, yeah, this won't be on streaming for a year.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the baller move. Is like, we failed to mention, but you know what I mean? Like, this is not going to be Fantastic Four. We'll see you in 2 months, and it's going to be on Disney Plus now. I think it really is going to be like.
Right.
I would love if it was like a traditional VHS release where they waited 8 months, and you're like, I forgot about this movie, And,
Yeah, and then do we get a Disney gallery making of the Mando movie, or do we get anything
Blu-ray
like that?
features.
It's so
Oh.
interesting. It was such a great thing they had going, which got ruined by whether it was the lockdown or whatever you want to. I don't know.
It was ruined.
Where I would have loved that format.
Every show had a release like 6 months later of the gallery.
Yeah.
Because we did get season 1, season 2. We got Book of Boba Fett. Did we ever get a season 3 of the gallery? I don't think we did.
I don't think so.
Kenobi got one.
Yeah, but it was like its own thing.
Did Ahsoka get one? I don't remember. Skeleton Crew didn't. Andor
Ahsoka,
didn't.
I want to say Ahsoka did, but don't quote me. I don't have it up in front of me. So,
but all three, I think maybe season 3 did too.
I'm in the Obi-Wan thing out of focus.
That is true. They show the footage from Celebration. You are in that shot. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm in the.
That's hilarious. He's in the gallery, man. Man,
awesome.
Yeah, not much more we could talk about other than the fact that we're excited for this, and we will cover everything. Leading up to, if they drop another trailer, an international trailer, which is one of my favorites. The best trailer from The Force Awakens was the international trailer where it showed Rey on the side of the dune and the Star Destroyer in the background. It's all in Chinese, and I was like, man, this is just awesome. But yeah, there's more to be enjoyed I mean, we can start doing the countdown now. I mean, how many days till May 22nd? We're right at 94 days. So we've got a little over 3 months exactly.
Right,
so,
right.
We're about to start the marketing campaign. I can't wait to see him on the sides of Cokes. Like, I know all that's coming.
Yeah.
That's the hype that I feel like we haven't had since The Force Awakens, which is like Rogue One didn't do it. Solo did it with the Denny stuff. The Rise of Skywalker didn't do it. TLJ did it, honestly, a good bit more than Rise. And The Force Awakens did it the best, where it was just everywhere. So I'm
right.
I may.
I think we're gonna be getting that stuff real soon too. Like real.
I'm thinking definitely by the end of February, beginning of March. Just like you start to see the rollout.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that. Yeah, like Grogu cereal. Like I remember that was a thing for a minute. We had the Kenobi cereal that we got. Remember that at the premiere? Toss out the Kenobi Pringles. Well, they had. You know what's cool? Pringles. They've kept it alive because last year they had, or 2 years ago they had the Star Wars Oreos, and then they had the Star Wars Cokes all last summer. That was pretty awesome. They didn't even do a summer Coke line. They just had the like. I remember being at the beach with my family and like seeing people with drinking Darth Maul Cokes. I'm like, this is kind of cool, you know. I'm like, that's how you do it. You know what I mean? You know, Denny's meals. I mean, this is the ultimate McDonald's Burger King meal. I mean, like they'd be so stupid not to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna keep talking in circles, and I think we've talked enough about this movie for one night, and everyone that watched it. Thank you, Eric, for showing up and giving us for 2015 questions.
Yes,
awesome.
Thank you. Those 2015 questions were fantastic.
Maybe a new segment.
Great.
Deal with R2. Yeah.
That one's
anyway,
legendary.
That was
legendary.
Amazing. Jerry, you want to say anything else?
No, not really. No.
I'll just say we won't be back.
I'm excited for it. I was just saying, I'm excited for high horsepower baby buggies. You know?
Yeah,
let's go.
I agree with that. I wonder if he like you know rewires it for a second there.
He's got a little throttle or something in there. You know?
I will not be in next week only because it'll be State Beta Convention. I will be in Lafayette, Louisiana that Thursday and Tuesday. So no Bombad next week. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. If any news breaks, I might just call in from the Cajun Dome. I guess we'll find out. That's really the name of it.
We'll figure it out.
But I agree with my stepdad here, and it is a good feeling. Like I know, once, and you know, the best part is once those tickets go on sale opening night. I mean, that's one of the best feelings in the world, where you just sit there and just, what you got that section? I'll get this section. You know, I mean, he was the one that coordinated it last time with the Rise of Skywalker. So that was how many tickets? 2 rows.
It was a lot. It was like 20 something.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we haven't done that since. We haven't had a reason to, you know, because it literally was in game. Then 6 months later, Star Wars, and like they've had big movies since. Dune was a big one, you know. Spider-Man, No Way. Like there's been a bunch of big ones, but none that would constitute like, let's buy a whole row. You know, we did that with the Super Mario movie, but that was even an exception because it was for my wedding. We made a point to see it for my wedding.
Right.
So like. I wouldn't have done that if y'all weren't in town. So, yeah, thank you, everyone, for the new viewers tonight. Subscribe, please. Come back. It's been a good night.
Yeah. Come hang out with us. We've got
come watch
crazy shit for you coming up.
We really do.
Literal crazy shit.
Should we let Eric say the phrase?
I think Eric should absolutely. Yeah. Take us out, man.
Get excited, y'all. Get excited for the Cajun me on the rocking chair and Hugo Durant and the twins and everything else in between. And what else should people do, Eric?
Stay Bombad.
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share.
What is it? Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. time for us to